Alright guys, so the Trial of the Horde is here in Diablo Immortal, and I'm going to be playing it on my brand newly transferred to class, the Necromancer. I have not a lot of essences on the Necromancer class, so my build is going to be a little weird, but I did try a bunch of different builds, and this one is what is working best for me right now, based off what essences I have unlocked. So I'm going to showcase the Trial of the Hordes, talk about it a little bit, and then at the end I'll show you the build I'm using, and then I will be unlocking more essences, obviously, and then I'll be doing more build videos for the Necromancer, but all in all, let's get straight to it. So again, the Trial of the Horde is here. I don't have all the essences that I would have wanted. I played a little bit. I'm literally only in Bronze 3, so I definitely have a long way to go to get up to Legend. You have to go through Bronze, Silver, and then Gold. But I do like some of the changes that they made. I'm going to go ahead and queue while I talk about it. So for winning, you'll get 50 points. And if you lose at the lower ranks, you still get points. You get about 15 at bronze. So not terrible. It really helps encourage people to get a little bit farther into it. So ideally helping some of the queue times is what I imagine what the goal was. And the builds are pretty interesting that people are using. I've seen a lot of different Paragon trees being used. You can't see your opponent's name until you're actually in game. I don't know why that would change anything for you. But yeah, so you can also see the resonance based off if they're even wearing wings. So their strategy could be just to not, put wings up. Now again, this is going to be a really different build. So I'm warning you in advance. So don't roast me. This is on purpose. It's very, very unique. So I will showcase it at the very end, but ultimately it does a ton of damage, pretty consistent damage, and I feel generally safe because I do have my bone shield up, basically on cooldown actually, so it's pretty good there. Let me do this. So yeah, we're doing pretty good, and then I just get to spam basically my corpse lance as well as my bone spear. So lots of spamming, but ultimately that is the way of the Necro and kind of like just this fight in general. So yeah, I'm doing totes my goats fine. Okay, whoops. Kind of walked a little too close there. Alright, we're losing a little bit. I need to spread out my mages a little bit better than what I'm currently doing. We did get hit by a fear there, so that was a thing. But ultimately, it is okay. Oh, that took damage. Damage. Gonna go ahead and pop my health pot. This isn't looking great. He's doing a lot better. Go ahead and pop. Oh, my essences are mixed up. That's not the right shield. Oh no. Alright, I will switch off of that later. Ah! Oh god, he's landed on top of me. So yeah, I wasn't using the right shield there, but that was actually a good fight. Let me see what shield I'm using. I actually clicked too fast. I didn't even get to see what I got. So I got a few points there. What changed? I was using Bone Wall conjures a veil of darkness that continually damages enemy generate. Oh, that is the right one. Okay, it just looked different than it was on phone. But so yeah, my build is different. I could definitely try different ones. I tried like the generic just summoning one. It does okay, but this one seems to be giving me a little bit more consistent damage, and I do like the Bone Wall just for a little bit of protection. But you can definitely probably make some other adjustments. And I do not have the perfect set gear yet. Keep in mind, I just transferred to the Necromancer right when this came out. So kind of a rough time for me to be on a brand new class with close to no essences. I'm still on Mastery Essence level 1 for the Necro, and I'm getting very random essences. I am getting new ones, which is great, but not consistently, and not necessarily ones that are all about the same build, which just makes it a little interesting. I think this is the same person we just fought. Definitely is. So I need to keep that up at all times. And yeah, I've seen a video that talked about using survival Paragon tree. That way you get like the ability of coming back to life, which is a unique idea. I have not tried it myself just because I don't feel like redoing all my Paragon trees, if I'm going to be honest, because that is exactly what it would require me to do. But it's still an interesting idea. These do tend to basically one-shot everyone though, as long as I have enough dead bodies. So I actually kind of like the Corpse Lance builds personally. I think that they make it a little fun, a little different. Basically, you can either pick where it goes or just launch it yourself. I think one of the mistakes I made last time was that I was too focused in on one side, so I didn't have very good coverage with my mages, and you definitely need that with this sort of build. So try to get one on either side, get some corpse lances going up, get my shield on cooldown. There you go. We want to use that on him. Try to not take damage. Oops. All right, there you go. Hey, hold that. Hold this. This is kind of what happened last time when I started getting in trouble, so we're gonna avoid doing that again. All right, he's taking a little bit more damage than I am right now, at least. Got him. So yeah, again, I played that a little bit better. The whole idea with this build is that you want to keep your mages on either side and then just sort of teeter-totter. You want to throw your walls out as much as possible. Wow, I got 90 points for that. That's a lot more than I was getting yesterday. I wonder if it goes up incrementally based off your rank. That would make sense. But yeah, so your walls actually generate corpses. And so basically you're killing stuff and you're getting corpses from both your mages as well as things that you kill and your walls. And then 100% uptime on bone armor is fantastic. So yeah. Oh, let me go ahead and tab into this. So put that up, put him over there, put you here, bone wall. Yeah, just sort of keep everything separate. That way I always have corpses up. So my next one will be there. Do this. You're dead. You're dead. Oh, I should have put one on this side. That's all right. I'll just focus my attention on this side. Boop, like that. Drop that. They'll die. Get these. Shields up. Feel good. Boom. Got a lot of bads. Right. We're doing fine. We're doing perfectly fine. Got a lot of mages up, which is definitely killing them quickly. And then we're about to get to the point where we get the big monstrosities. So that'll be fun. The big guy does make things interesting. If he hits you and you don't kill him instantly, like, it's a problem for sure. For sure, my guy. Boom, boom, boom. Again, just literally keeping everything up. So he's there. Do that, do that. He almost hit me. Boom. Got him again. Let's go. So yeah, very interesting build. Because you're not using all your summons, you're using some. So I only got 21 for that win. So I don't understand. Maybe it's based off their rank. No, doesn't say. And it just talks about the tying mechanism, but all right, we're gonna do a few more because they're fast paced, and that's the other thing I like about these new modes is that it allows you to sort of jump in the game and still have fun, right? So you can still do something if you don't have a lot of time. So let's say you're on your lunch break at work, or you're going to the bathroom because obviously it's a mobile game, so we all do that. Don't act like it's weird. You still have the ability of playing something and still being pretty productive on your account, or at least grinding a leaderboard a few times. So I really like these like little pop-up events in the rotation that we have going on. I'm gonna save that right there. All right, they're all coming. I'm trying to see where I need to do there. Getting a little hairy here. I was a little focused in on what I was doing. So we're still doing okay. We both seem to be having full health. Sort of just mentally preparing for big monsters. There's some walls out there. Boom. I think he's out. He is. Let's go ahead and get him down. Again, just corpsing everything. slid right into him. That's a problem. Oh. Man, that ice got me. So that one was just a little rough. I mean, I literally just took a bunch of damage. So I should still get, I got points. So we're going to go ahead and go up to bronze 4, since we should get that win or lose in the next fight. I think it's just, is it 4? Yeah, 4 then 5. And honestly, guys, it's really important that you push these because, look, bronze 4 gives you a legendary, silver 1 gives you a legendary, and at the bottom here is what you can get at the very end. And then don't sleep on the end of the event stuff because, look, if you get in the top one, if you the top person, you get all that stuff. And the far right one is a legendary as well. So pretty cool stuff. All right, this guy is higher res than me, so we'll see. He doesn't have any summons either, so he must be doing either a similar build or one of the many other builds, which is honestly kind of cool right now that there's so many different builds for Necro. I wouldn't say I can feel the buffs. I don't have a reference point, but they feel strong, that's for sure, and I don't PvP a lot, so can't guarantee I would notice a difference anyway, but definitely feeling very strong and powerful on the Necro. No doubt about it. I did realize I forgot to auto-attack. I'm not necessarily auto-attacking as much as I would want, so I should remember to do that. Because I am buffing my auto-attacks a lot, so... should use the things that you're buffing, and I'm actually pretty convinced at this point that the majority of most characters' damage is coming from your primary attack, and that you should at least buff one of your primary attack. Like you should at least use one essence to buff your primary attack, since it is likely giving you so much additional damage. But I could be wrong. I think that could just be a Blood Knight thing, but ultimately I do think that it. Oh god, hit him. Ugh. Got him. Okay, alright. We're getting there. Oh, these guys are on top of me. Knock that out. He's coming in. He's dead. Alright, it's getting a little hairy. I do need to kill that big guy. Sort of rotated off of him. Oh, God, that damage. Oh, whew, he died. That was a little scary. Got a little intense there because I thought I didn't realize I was getting so many back to back. So we got 50 points there. So we should have gotten a free... No, we don't get a legendary until the next one. But as you can see, it doesn't take a lot to level up. I mean, this was a 12 minutes into the video. I've leveled up basically a full level in the ranking system. And that's the other thing I was going to mention is, so when you go to the Trial of the Hordes, this is the rewards for at the very end. So as you climb the leaderboard, if you're in one of these spots. Now, the cool thing is, the Challenger, the Adventurer, Recliner, blah, 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 all the rewards based on your final rank. So if you get the top 500, you're going to get this. Now, these are pretty cool. So select a legendary item. The statistics of the item will be dependent on your current level and the highest Heliquary boss you have defeated at this time of the selection. Whereas, so it's pretty similar to this one, honestly. So basically, it's just free legendaries, and the gold's great. So obviously, I don't plan on getting probably anywhere near top 10, but maybe top 100, especially if it's based off class. I mean, I haven't done a lot. I'm already at 32. So top 10, at least currently, silver 5. So not terrible. My win percentage isn't awful compared to some of these other people. Obviously, there's, wow, 10% win. Good God, 17% win. And then this person at 73. What build are they using? That's kind of nutty. Wow. Potentially a low resonance player as well. They are low resonance. Wow, less than 1K. Not pay to win, obviously. Skills. Oh yeah, we are checking out the build you're rocking. So this one is the Skeletal Mage duration increase. That makes sense. Skeletal Mages do a lot of damage. Bone armor now. Oh, this is the quills, so it adds the little spinny boys. This is increasing your bone armor duration. Skeletal Mage now summons. I don't have this one yet. Everyone is using this one, and I don't have it. So Skeletal Mage now summons a Dark Magus that unleashes Hungering Soulfire at nearby enemies. Skeletal Mage damage increased. And then this one is your Golem splits into 2, which makes sense. And this is the Fire Golem, I think. Desolatoria, yeah. So all makes sense. And then this one is buffs your Bone Spear to, so yeah, 50% chance to launch a penetrating Bone Spear. So I might even test this build out, but if you want to see my current build, like I said, what I'm rocking, very different. So my headpiece, I am rocking Studied Menace. which is corpse lances now cause enemies to decay, dealing 3,725 damage over 3 seconds. For the chest piece, I am doing Bone Wall, now conjures a veil of darkness that continually deals damage and generates corpses from enemies passing through it, which is why I'm dropping it directly on people, in case you're curious. This is a shoulder that I feel like everyone knows. It basically adds additional charge to your skeletal mages. The pants, I'm rocking Bone Wall, now also protects nearby summons, reducing the damage they take from monsters by 20% and players by 70%. This is one of the newer ones. It's not necessarily needed, but it's the one that felt like it worked the best. And then for first main hand, Bone Spear also poisons enemies, hit for 8,372 damage over 3 seconds. And then this one is Bone Spear, has a 50% chance to launch a larger penetrating Bone Spear that deals 19,000 damage. Offhands, this is Skeletal Mages now have a chance to be empowered because that's the only one I have. And then I don't have another one for this. So I was just using Command Golem damage increased by 10%, which I'm not even using the Command Golem. So again, I don't have a lot of essences. I think I probably have enough essences to try that other person's build, but that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Let me know where you're at and how you're doing in your leaderboard. Like I said, I'm in the top, 32, and I've played a little bit yesterday and not too much today. So let me know how you guys are doing in the comments below. And until next time, lock it in.